Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. In our previous video, we gave you the news that we are planning to convert this in convert this monthly matrix, summary matrix, from product to the supplier, right? So that's an interesting thing. The suppliers are, we have a sheet for the supplier here, in the PO detail on which this is going to base, there is no supplier number, right? So how can we manage it? This is interesting, right? So the remaining things will be the same. Only we need to do is, first of all, let's bring the suppliers here, right? So we write here supplier. Let's do it manually. Later on, we will automate it. Supplier. Okay. And here in place of the products, it was bringing from the products. It is not supposed to bring it from product now. It is going to bring it from the supplier, right? Okay, let's bring the supplier in here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, right. And we delete these things. Yeah, unnecessary. Yeah. Okay. The first job is done, that suppliers' names are here. Now, their totals, how to bring the totals there. For this, we need to either bring the supplier in this sheet, in the detail sheet. That's not a wise idea. While making no change, and we should be able to bring the suppliers total in here. For this, we know where is the supplier name then. The supplier code and supplier name is in supplier. Right? So how to make the relationship between the supplier and the PO detail? Of course, this is PO order. Yeah, purchase order number is the one. Indirectly, it is linked with the supplier. Okay, you got to have the purchase order number in here, and on the basis of purchase order number, you are going to. But bringing the supplier is not a wise idea to bring in here. When we have the supplier and the purchase order here, why not we write the formula to get the payment amount in here, right, in the header form level, and the date tag in this column, that is payment date, right? So if these two things come, then we will be able to bring the figures in here, right? Okay, let's do it. So let's bring the payment date from the PO detail. So for this, we need to look up what? Look up the purchase order number in the purchase detail, PO details, right? So we say what to look up is purchase order, where to look up PO detail, B2L. On the 11th, there is the month tag, which is the payment date for we are supposing, and let's press enter. Fine. So January, it is January 23, right? This will be the basis for bringing this figure into the summary here, right? Okay, let's do it. Now, how to bring the payment amount of this purchase order from the PO detail, right? So for this, you need formula. What formula you are going to write? First of all, you put the cursor here so that you can, yeah. Now, you write sum if formula. It is sum if, not sum ifs, right? You can also use sum ifs as well, but there is no need. When the sum if is able to provide you the formula based on the purchase order number, and that's it. You only need one condition, that the purchase order, that if you in the PO detail of PO detail B column is containing the purchase order number, right? Contains the PO header purchase order ID. So the sum range will be the PO detail ID. That's it. So it should bring us the total. That's it. Okay, so this purchase order for this supplier, it is of $10, right? That's correct. So it has brought all your month tags which are there, and yeah. So to see the impact of this formula, right? Let's do away with this one so that you can see that what is the impact of this formula in the summary, right? So you are going to write the sum ifs formula in here, right? The sum range will be the same, but this is what you are watching now is the supplier number, right? We are watching supplier number to be found where? So you remove this from here, right? And we are going to see the supplier name in here, right? Okay. And then this is the supplier number, right? Okay. And the month is, it will remain the same thing, okay? And summary is okay. That's right. So it has brought the supplier 1, supplier A, right? In case of this, yeah. And the detail, is it not too much? Yeah, I want to see this $10 to appear here, right? So let's first of all see what is the impact of this. Oh, okay, there must be something wrong. What is that? Oh, okay, you are doing the sum of this total figure. That's fine. That is your amount. Amount is on I, right? In the PO detail. And PO header is, in PO header, you are looking what? The supplier name to be C4. That's fine. And then in the PO detail, not in the PO detail, you got to sum, not in the PO detail, you got to sum where? You got to sum the thing in the PO header. That's it. Yeah. PO header is going to be your target sum range, right? So we press F4 here to make it absolute, right? And also you need this to be absolute as well, F4, right? You need, this is fine, this is fine now. And you need the date. The date of the date to be appear in in the PO, not PO detail, you need this to be in PO header. And this is the column you have allocated it, right? This is the column, yeah. And you press F4 here as well, so that it does not change during copying. It has to be absolute, okay? So that's right now. This is the right figure. And this is the 10 which we are targeting. Good, okay? And we want to extend it until the risk range. Since there is only one figure, the one figure is there, right? Now let's copy this formula down. So you would see you have a new look of the summary. That's automatically, that's right. Okay, so these are the totals are updated. So the day by day, this sheet is enormously becoming multi-purpose, right? First of all, it is started with only one option of getting the totals, then the quantities total, and now you can also use the same format only with the slightest change with the suppliers names and supplier name, and all the things will remain the same, and the summary is here. So let's verify if this matches. It is 203023 total. Let's go and see. Is it what? Yes, 203023 is the total. So this is the first thing. Then, since it is working, now we can include it in our VBA code so that we don't have to worry about the formulas. They will be and the report will be within your reach of a click of button. Okay, thank you very much. We will do it in the next video for you. Okay.